Hello. In this class, we will continue our discussion on electric charges and fields as far as the KCET and NEET examinations are concerned. Electric charges and fields. See, this class is exclusively for KCET, NEET, and for those who are aspiring for JEE as well. So in my last class, I have told you some of the synopsis regarding the electric charge. In this class, we will try to understand the methods of electrification in detail. Methods of electrification. See, electrification is also known as charging. Methods of electrification or methods of charging. ಒಂದು ಬಾಡಿನ ಹೇಗೆ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, what are the possible methods of charging a body? That must be understood now. See, so far we know the three methods of charging a body. The first is charging by friction. The second is charging by conduction. More method avala: charging by friction, charging by conduction, and charging by induction. These are the three methods of charging a body. ಈ ಮೂರರೊಳಗೆ ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದು ಮೆಥಡ್ ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಒಂದು ಬಾಡಿನ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೀನ್ಡ್ ಬೈ ಚಾರ್ಜಿಂಗ್ ಬೈ ಫ್ರಿಕ್ಷನ್? ಚಾರ್ಜಿಂಗ್ ಬೈ ಫ್ರಿಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಚಾರ್ಜಿಂಗ್ ಬೈ ಫ್ರಿಕ್ಷನ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಏನೇನು ಆಗ್ತದೆ? ದಟ್ ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಬಿ ನೋನ್ ಟು ಯು, ರೈಟ್? ದೇರ್ ಮೇ ಬಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಿಸ್. ಚಾರ್ಜಿಂಗ್ ಬೈ ಫ್ರಿಕ್ಷನ್ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಚಾರ್ಜಿಂಗ್ ಬೈ ಫ್ರಿಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? Charging by friction is the process of charging a body by rubbing it with another suitable body. When a body is rubbed with another suitable body, you know what happens? There will be transfer of electrons between two bodies. There will be a transfer of electrons between two bodies. Correct ಅಲ್ಲ? ಯಾವಾಗ ಒಂದು ಬಾಡಿನ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸೂಟಬಲ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಜೊತೆ ರಬ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವೋ ಅವೆರಡರ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. There will be a transfer of electrons between two bodies. The body which loses electrons becomes positively charged. The body which loses electrons becomes positively charged, while the body which gains electrons becomes negatively charged. Correct ಅಲ್ಲ? ಯಾವ ಬಾಡಿಯಿಂದ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ಹೊರಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾವೆ, the body which loses electrons becomes positively charged, while the body which gains electrons becomes negatively charged. For example, when we rub a glass rod, is rubbed with silk cloth, the glass rod loses electrons and becomes positively charged. On the other hand, the silk cloth gains electrons and becomes negatively charged, isn't it? When we rub a glass rod with silk cloth, we know that glass rod loses electrons and becomes positively charged, and the silk cloth gains electrons and becomes negatively charged. If it is a glass rod and if this is silk cloth, and if these two are rubbed against each other, the glass rod loses electrons. The glass rod loses electrons and acquires positive charge, and the silk cloth gains electrons and acquires negative charge. In this process of charging, you must remember, in the process of charging, in the process of charging by friction, the process of charging by friction, ಈ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಒಳಗೆ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಬಾಡಿನ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ the number of electrons lost by one body will be equal to the number of electrons lost by one body will be equal to number of electrons gained by the other body. Number of electrons gained by the other body. When we rub the glass rod with silk cloth, if glass rod loses 10 electrons, these 10 electrons are gained by the silk cloth. ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಗ್ಲಾಸ್ ರಾಡ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ನ ಲೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊತದೋ ಸಿಲ್ಕ್ ಕ್ಲಾತ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ನ ಗೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊತದೆ. See, if glass rod loses one electron, the positive charge on the glass rod will be plus 1e. One electron ಹೊರಗೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ the positive charge on the glass rod will be plus 1e. Two electrons, if the glass rod loses 2 electrons, the positive charge on the glass rod will be plus 2e. If the glass rod loses 3 electrons, the positive charge on the glass rod will be plus 3. And if the glass rod loses 10 electrons, the positive charge on the glass rod will be plus 10e. Right? Similarly, the silk cloth is observed to gain electrons. If the silk cloth gains 1 electron, the negative charge on the silk cloth will be minus 1e. If it gains 2 electrons, it will be minus 2e. If it gains 10 electrons, the charge on the glass rod will be minus 10e. So, in the process of charging by friction, the number of electrons lost by one body will be equal to number of electrons gained by the other body. Under glass rod ಮೇಲೆ plus 10e charge ಬಂದಿದ್ರೆ silk cloth ಮೇಲೆ minus 10e charge ಬಂದಿರುತ್ತೆ. So, the bodies that are involved in charging by friction acquire equal and opposite charges. See, the magnitude of charge on glass and silk are equal. ಇದ್ರ ಮೇಲೂ 10e ಇದೆ, ಇದ್ರ ಮೇಲೂ 10e ಇದೆ. But the signs of the charges are opposite. Glass rod has acquired positive charge and the silk cloth has acquired negative charge. So we can now write in charging by friction, both the bodies acquire an equivalent opposite charges. Remember this point. This may be asked in the examination. When the two bodies are rubbed against each other, the amount of charge present on the bodies that are involved in rubbing, the amount of charge will be equal and the nature of charge will be opposite on both the bodies. Same is the case with fur and ebonite rod. Fur and ebonite rod ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕೂಡ ಹೇಳಿನಿ. When we rub ebonite rod with fur, it is observed that fur loses electrons and becomes positively charged, and ebonite rod gains electrons and becomes negatively charged. per loses electrons and becomes positively charged, and ego nitride gains electrons and becomes negatively charged, right? The amount of charge on per and egonite will be equal. Per and egonite mele magnitude of the charge will be equal, and the signs will be opposite. Per and egonite rod will have equal and opposite charges on them. So this is regarding charging by friction, right? After all understanding charging by friction, we will now try to understand charging by conduction. The second method of charging is charging by conduction. See, in this process of charging by conduction, a charged body will be brought in contact with an uncharged body. Then a charged body is brought in contact with an uncharged body. Generally, the uncharged body will be conductor in this case. Uncharged body must be a conductor. A conductor is something which allows electric charges to flow through it easily. So, a charged body is brought in contact with an uncharged body in the process of charging by conduction. When this is done, see, when we bring a charged body in contact with an uncharged body, when this is done, electrons are transferred from one body to the another. Electrons are transferred from one body to the another body. Suppose here is a uncharged conductor. We call the uncharged conductor. This is an uncharged conductor, right? And here I have a positively charged body. Suppose this is a positively charged body. Here, the positively charged body is brought in contact with the uncharged conductor. When this is done, electrons are transferred from one body to another body. Glass rod ಅಥವಾ positively charged rod ಇಂದ uncharged conductor ಇಗಾದ್ರೂ electrons transfer ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ಅಥವಾ ಈ uncharged conductor ಇಂದ positively charged body ಗಾದ್ರೂ electrons transfer ಆಗ್ಬೋದು. ಯಾವ್ದ್ರಿಂದ ಯಾವ್ದಕ್ಕೆ electron transfer ಆಗ್ತದೆ ನೋಡೋಣ ಆಮೇಲೆ. When this is done, electrons are transferred from one body to another body. Ega, thus uncharged conductor gets charged. Thus uncharged conductor or uncharged body gets charged. ಒಂದು ಬಾಡಿಯಿಂದ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಬಾಡಿಗೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಅನ್ಚಾರ್ಜ್ಡ್ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟರ್ ಏನದಲ್ಲ ಇದು ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತದೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ನೋಡಿ, if the charged body is positive, ಈ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ಡ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಇದ್ರೆ, then it withdraws some electrons from the uncharged conductor. This is important. If the charged body is positive, then it withdraws some electron from the uncharged conductor. Suppose this is uncharged conductor. When we say it is a conductor, you must remember it contains large number of free electrons. There will be large number of free electrons in a conductor. ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು free electrons ಇರ್ತವೆ, right? ಎಷ್ಟು electrons ಇರ್ತಾವೋ ಅಷ್ಟೇ protons ಈ conductor ನಾಗ ಇರ್ತವೆ. As a result, this is uncharged. When I bring a positively charged body in contact with it, what happens is some of the electrons from this uncharged conductor, ಈ uncharged conductor ಒಳಗಿರೋ ಒಂದಷ್ಟು electrons ಏನಾಗ್ತವೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ they get transferred to the positively charged body. Electrons get transferred from uncharged body to the charged conductor. ಸಪೋಸ್ ಈ ಅನ್ಚಾರ್ಜ್ಡ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಒಳಗೆ 10 ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ 10 ಪ್ರೋಟಾನ್ಸ್ ಇತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಆಸ್ ಅ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಅನ್ಚಾರ್ಜ್ಡ್ ಬಾಡಿ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕಲಿ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಲ್. Once the positively charged body is brought in contact with this uncharged conductor, ಈ 10 electrons ಒಳಗೆ ಒಂದು 3 electrons ಈ ಬಾಡಿ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. 3 electrons ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ಈ ಬಾಡಿ ಒಳಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ಇರುವುದು? The number of electrons left out are only 7 and there are 10 protons. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ there is deficiency of electrons in this body. ಈ ಬಾಡಿ ಒಳಗೆ ಇವಾಗ there is a deficiency of electrons. This uncharged conductor has lost some electrons. ಎಷ್ಟು electrons lose ಆಗಿದೆ? 3. When a body loses electrons, it must acquire positive charge. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು positive charge ಬಂದಿರ್ತದೆ ಮೇಲೆ? +3. This is the amount of positive charge acquired by the body. So this is how an uncharged conductor can be charged by bringing a charged body in contact with it. Suppose if a negatively charged body is brought in contact with a negatively charged body is brought in contact with uncharged conductor. If a negatively charged body is brought in contact with uncharged conductor, ಈಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ಲಿ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ಡ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಅನ್ಚಾರ್ಜ್ಡ್ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟರ್ ಜೊತೆ ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಂದ್ರೆ electrons get transferred from uncharged conductor to charged conductor, or we say this positively charged conductor withdraws some electron. This positively charged conductor withdraws some electrons from the uncharged conductor. Suppose if a negatively charged body is brought in contact with uncharged conductor, then the negatively charged body donates some electrons to the uncharged conductor. Negatively charged body donates some electrons to the uncharged conductor. Suppose we have an uncharged conductor here. Uncharged conductor means that it will have equal number of protons and electrons. If there are 10 electrons in this conductor, there will be 10 protons. As a result, this conductor becomes electrically neutral, or we say this is an uncharged conductor. When a negatively charged body is brought in contact with it, suppose I bring a negatively charged body in contact with this conductor, what happens in this case is this negatively charged body donates some electrons to the uncharged conductor. And the negatively charged body there are 6 electrons, or there are 6 negative charges. What it does is it donates some electrons to this uncharged conductor. Say these 3 electrons are donated to the uncharged conductor. So 3 electrons are donated to this uncharged conductor. However, this uncharged conductor is now gaining electrons. This uncharged conductor gained 3 electrons. If the uncharged conductor gains electrons, it must become negatively charged. The uncharged conductor must now becomes negatively charged, isn't it? So, in case of charging by conduction, remember, if you bring a positively charged body in contact with an uncharged conductor, the positively charged body withdraws some electron. Withdraws some electron from the uncharged conductor and makes the uncharged conductor positively charged. ಚಾರ್ಜಿಂಗ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಇತ್ತೋ ಅನ್ಚಾರ್ಜ್ಡ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಮೇಲೂ ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಇಫ್ ದ ಚಾರ್ಜಿಂಗ್ ಬಾಡಿ is positive, the uncharged body also acquires positive charge. And if a negatively charged body is brought in contact with an uncharged conductor, suppose this is a negatively charged body. If the negatively charged body is brought in contact with an uncharged conductor, the negatively charged body donates some electron to the uncharged conductor. ಈ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ಲಿ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ಡ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಅದ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಇರೋ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ಈ ಅನ್ಚಾರ್ಜ್ಡ್ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟರ್ ಡೊನೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ದಿಸ್ ಅನ್ಚಾರ್ಜ್ಡ್ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟರ್ ಈಸ್ ಗೇನಿಂಗ್ ದ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್. ಈ ಚಾರ್ಜಿಂಗ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಡೊನೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಈ ಅನ್ಚಾರ್ಜ್ಡ್ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟರ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಗೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್. ಒನ್ಸ್ ದ ಅನ್ಚಾರ್ಜ್ಡ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಗೇನ್ಸ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್, ಇಟ್ ಅಕ್ವೈರ್ಸ್ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್. ಸೊ ಚಾರ್ಜಿಂಗ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಇರ್ತದೋ ಅನ್ಚಾರ್ಜ್ಡ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಮೇಲೂ ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ. So we can now write in case of charging by conduction, the nature of charge on charging body and the uncharged conductor, nature of charge on the charging body and the uncharged conductor will be the same after charging, or you can say after contact. ಒಂದ್ಸಾರಿ ನೀವು ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ಲಿ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ಡ್ ಬಾಡಿನ ಅನ್ಚಾರ್ಜ್ಡ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಜೊತೆ ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಈ ಅನ್ಚಾರ್ಜ್ಡ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಮೇಲೂ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಇಫ್ ಯು ಬ್ರಿಂಗ್ ದ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ಲಿ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ಡ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಇನ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ವಿತ್ ದಿಸ್ uncharged conductor also acquires negative charge. So that is what is written here. In case of charging by conduction, the nature of charge on charging body and the uncharged conductor will be the same. ಚಾರ್ಜಿಂಗ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಯಾವ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಇರ್ತದೋ ಅನ್ಚಾರ್ಜ್ಡ್ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟರ್ ಮೇಲೂ ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ರಿಗಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಚಾರ್ಜಿಂಗ್ ಬೈ ಕಂಡಕ್ಷನ್. ಅಂಡ್ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್, ದ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಆನ್ uncharged conductor and charging body will be equal. The amount of charge on uncharged conductor and the charging body will be equal. So we can say in charging by conduction, the bodies acquire equal and similar charges. Right? So this is regarding charging by conduction. The next method of charging is charging by induction. Charging by induction. We'll very briefly discuss about charging by induction at this point, and we'll take up the discussion of charging by induction again in detail in the later classes. See, in case of charging by induction, a body or an uncharged body will be charged without actual contact with the charging body. So we can say charging by induction is the process of charging an uncharged body without actual contact with the charging body. Charging body ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ನ ತರದಂಗೆನೆ uncharged body ನ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ it is called charging by induction. The process of charging an uncharged body without actual contact with the charging body is called as charging by induction. See, this happens in this manner. This is the mechanism. Suppose this is an uncharged conductor, or in general an uncharged body, and if this is a positively charged body, if this positively charged body is brought close to uncharged body, We are not bringing positively charged body in contact with uncharged body. Instead, we are just bringing it close to the uncharged body. ಹತ್ರ ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬರ್ರಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ನಾಗ ಬೇಡ. ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ನಾಗ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಚಾರ್ಜಿಂಗ್ ಬೈ ಕಂಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತದೆ. Just place this charged body near the uncharged body. Once you do this, negative charges acquire near the charging body. ಈ charging body ಹತ್ರ negative charge acquire ಆಗ್ತವೆ, and on the other side the positive charges get acquired. See, if I say this is an uncharged body, it doesn't mean that this body does not have any charges. ಇದು uncharged body ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದ್ರೊಳಗೆ ಯಾವುದು charges ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಇದ್ರೊಳಗೆ charges ಅವೆ. There are both positive as well as negative charges in this body, and they are present in equal amounts. ಎಷ್ಟು positive charge ಇತ್ತು ಅಷ್ಟೇ negative charge ಇತ್ತು ಈ ಬಾಡಿ ಒಳಗೆ. Because of that reason, this body was electrically neutral. This was uncharged. Once I bring positively charged body near this uncharged conductor, the positive charges on this body attracts all the negative charges near it. ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಎಲ್ಲ negative charges ಈ positive charge ಹತ್ರ ಬಂದಿರ್ತದೆ, and all the positive charges that were present in this body are repelled to the farther end. ಇದ್ರೊಳಗಿದ್ದ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್ ನೆಲ್ಲ ಈ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ, ರಿಪೆಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ ದೂರ ಕಳಿಸ್ತದೆ. ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂತ ಈ ಎಂಡ್ ನ ಗ್ರೌಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡ್ರಿ. You know the definition of grounding, the process of sharing of electrons with the earth is called as grounding. When positively charged end is connected to earth, you know what happens? When positively charged end is connected to earth, electrons flow from earth to the body. Electrons flow from earth to the body and neutralize this. ಈ end ನ neutralize ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಹೌದಲ್ಲ? When positively charged end is connected to earth, electrons flow from earth to the body and neutralize that. Now, if you remove this charging body, the charging body, you now remove this charging body, the negative charges that are present on this body gets uniformly distributed. The body molecule negative charges they get uniformly distributed. The connecting earthing wire, how to remove this earthing wire as well as the charging body. Once you do this, the negative charges present on the uncharged conductor gets uniformly distributed on the conductor, and the uncharged conductor now becomes a negatively charged body. Uncharged body now becomes a negatively charged body. In this way, you can charge a body, or you can charge an uncharged body without actually bringing charging body in contact. You know, now charging body in body with contact nage tadli laadru kuda uncharged body ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, charge ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಇದೇ ರೀತಿ you can even try doing this. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನು ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಹೇಳಿ. Think of this situation. Suppose this is an uncharged conductor. Uncharged conductor ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ uncharged conductor doesn't mean it does not have any charges. Uncharged conductor does not mean it does not have any charges in it. Uncharged conductor does not mean it does not have any charges in it. Instead, there will be equal number of protons and electrons in it. Or we can say there will be equal amount of positive and negative charges in it. So an uncharged conductor doesn't mean it does not have any charges. Uncharged conductor ಅದರೊಳಗೆ charges ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಅದರೊಳಗೆ charges ಇರ್ತವೆ. ಎಷ್ಟು protons ಇರ್ತವೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ electrons ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಅಥವಾ ಎಷ್ಟು amount of positive charge ಇರ್ತದೋ ಅಷ್ಟೇ amount of negative charge ಇರ್ತದೆ ಅದರೊಳಗೆ. As a result, it becomes electrically neutral, or we say it is uncharged. Now, let me bring a negatively charged body near it. See, I'm not taking the negatively charged body in contact with it. Instead, I am placing the negatively charged body close to the uncharged conductor. This is uncharged conductor. Right? When I place negatively charged body close to this uncharged conductor, what happens is this negative charges attracts all the positive charges in the conductor near it. ಈ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತವೆ, ಈ ಅನ್ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟರ್ ಒಳಗಿರೋ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್ ನ ಅದ್ರ ಕಡೆ ಅಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತವೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಬಾಡಿ, ಈ ಬಾಡಿ ಒಳಗಿದ್ದ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್ ನೆಲ್ಲ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಈ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್, ದ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್ ಆನ್ ದ charging body, this is called charging body. The negative charges on the charging body repels all the negative charges in the uncharged conductor. ಇದರೊಳಗಿದ್ದ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್ ನೆಲ್ಲ ದೂರ ರಿಪೆಲ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಈ ಕಡೆ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. Now if I connect this end to the earth, if I connect this end to the earth, ಈಗೇನಾಗಬೇಕು, what should happen now when a negatively charged end is connected to earth? Electrons flow from body to the earth. When negatively charged end is connected to earth, electrons flow from this end to the earth. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿದ್ದ ಎಕ್ಸೆಸ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್, ಈ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅರ್ಥಿಗೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ, ದೇ ಫ್ಲೋನ್ ಟು ಅರ್ತ್. ಈಗ ಉಳಿದಿರೋದು ಯಾವುದು, ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಈ ಬಾಡಿ ಮೇಲೆ. ನಾವು ವಿಲ್ ರಿಮೂವ್ ದಿಸ್ ಅರ್ಥಿಂಗ್ ವೈರ್, ಈ ಅರ್ಥಿಂಗ್ ವೈರ್ ತೆಗೆದ್ಬಿಡ್ರಿ, ಈ ಚಾರ್ಜಿಂಗ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಕೂಡ ತೆಗೆದ್ಬಿಡ್ರಿ. ರಿಮೂವ್ ದಿಸ್ ಚಾರ್ಜಿಂಗ್ ಬಾಡಿ. Once you remove the earthing wire and the charging body, the positive charges that were left out on this uncharged conductor gets uniformly distributed. So, uncharged conductor ಮೇಲೆ any positive charges ಹೋಗಿದ್ವಾ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಅರ್ಥಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು, ಈ ಚಾರ್ಜಿಂಗ್ ಬಾಡಿ ತೆಗೆದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಈ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಈ ಬಾಡಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಯೂನಿಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಗಿ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತಾವೆ. The positive charges get uniformly distributed on the conductor. Thus, the conductor becomes positively charged. The conductor which was previously uncharged now becomes positively charged. So we can now write when a positively charged body, see, when a positively charged body is brought near an uncharged conductor, after earthing and removal of charging body, the uncharged conductor acquires negative charge. Correct ಅಲ್ಲ? ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿ. When a positively charged body is brought near uncharged conductor, after earthing and removal of charging body, the uncharged conductor acquires negative charge. ಅಲ್ಲ, we had here brought positively charged body near uncharged conductor. Negative charges ಎಲ್ಲ ಹತ್ರ accumulate ಆಗಿ positive charges are repelled to the other end. ಇದನ್ನ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ electrons flow from earth to the body. See, when positively charged body is connected to earth, electrons flow from earth to the body and neutralize this. ಏನು ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಲೈಸ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಈಗ ಉಳಿದಿದ್ದ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಏನಾಗಿರ್ತವೆ, ಯೂನಿಫಾರ್ಮ್ಲಿ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಗ್ತವೆ. ಸೊ when positively charged body was brought near uncharged conductor, the uncharged conductor becomes negatively charged. Similarly, if a negatively charged body is brought in contact with, if a negatively charged body is brought near an uncharged conductor, okay, Negatively charged body is brought near an uncharged conductor. After earthing and removal of charging body. Earthing ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಆಮೇಲೆ charging body ತೆಗೆದ್ಬಿಡಬೇಕು. Earthing ಕೂಡ ತೆಗಿಬೇಕು. Right? After earthing and removal of charging body, the uncharged conductor requires ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿ. Negatively charged body ತಂದಿದ್ವಿ. Negatively charged body was brought near uncharged conductor. So the uncharged conductor acquires positive charge. So in case of charging by induction, the charge acquired by uncharged body will be of opposite nature. In comparison with the charge present on the charging body. Right? So we can make a note of it. You can write it. In case of charging by induction, the nature of charge acquired by the uncharged conductor, this is after charging, of course. Nature of charge acquired by uncharged conductor after charging is opposite to that on charging conductor. Correct? The nature of charge acquired by uncharged conductor is opposite to that on charging conductor. If the charging conductor is positive, if the charging conductor, this is charging conductor, if charging conductor is positive, the uncharged conductor acquires negative charge. And if the charging conductor is negative, the uncharged conductor acquires positive charge. So the nature of charge acquired by uncharged conductor is opposite to the charge present on the charging conductor. This is regarding charging by induction. We'll discuss about the amount of charge present on charging body and the uncharged conductor in the later stages. ಇದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಚಾರ್ಜಿಂಗ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಇದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ, ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಇರ್ತದ ಅನ್ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಇರ್ತದ, ಅದನ್ನ ಆಮೇಲೆ ನೋಡೋಣ. In case of charging by friction and charging by conduction, the amount of charge on both the bodies will be equal. In case of charging by friction, the amount of charge will be equal and the nature of charge will be opposite on both. ಎರಡು ಮೇಲೆ opposite charges ಬಂದಿರ್ತವೆ. Whereas in case of charging by conduction, the amount of charge on both will be equal and they both will be acquiring same kind of charges. Conduction order. Right? So this is all regarding the methods of charging a body. You may have questions from it. So go through the methods of charging a body in detail. Thank you. Please.